This video was brought to you by NCIX. Great technology, selection, and service.
Hello everyone, this is Dmitry with Canucks and welcome to another review. Ever since trying out the new URBANITE line of headphones from Sennheiser at IFA, I've been eagerly waiting to get my hands on one of these for full testing. It seems that every element of the new URBANITE line was designed to target the Beats audience, in that it's offering variety of colors, it has a similar yet more functional form, and a price tag to be considered competitive for those on the market for a $200 headphone. The URBANITE on-ears begins with the selection of color that Sennheiser has limited to devices for both iOS and Android, with a larger selection available for iOS ecosystem. Choosing the right device means getting an appropriate inline remote that will work for your device, with a built-in microphone, volume up and down, plus a middle multifunction button. It's well within reach, plus it's close enough to your mouth for call purposes. The cable is wide and flat, aka tangle-free cord that twists into place on your left ear cup, with the right angle headphone jack for low-profile exit on your device. Just lovely. Now let's move on to the design. The denim edition we have here is an attractive pair with white accented thread running up top of the headband, with absolutely no imperfections in the stitching as far as I could see. Below is a smooth to the touch with some cushioned rubber padding. It is beige, not white, so any coloration it might acquire after wearing these, it won't be as noticeable. And while it seems like a totally flat headband, given the limited amount of padding here, it does feel surprisingly comfortable without any pressure settling in. The aluminum body below the joints color matches to the headband, with some extra stainless steel accents that showcase Sennheiser on one side and the name of the line on the other, to provide a really robust feeling headphone. The joints are fully metal and have a satisfying click when unfolded, with the left ear cup on our sample being more loose than the other. So this meant that the fold doesn't hold under the weight of the headphone, and I wasn't really happy to see these minor defects on a brand new product. Instead of having the standard size extensions that usually involve extending the headband, Sennheiser took an entirely different approach, with the ear cups sliding inside the aluminum housing with a good amount of resistance to set to your preferred location, and they will stay there. The cabling is also well integrated here, with it seamlessly extending from the ear cup and vice versa. My concern here is longevity of the tight hold, as the clamp type system may get loose over time, although I don't expect it to be an issue anytime soon, as each clamp offers a confident hold when sliding. The ear cups do have adequate articulation to fit to your form, with rubberized ball heads to avoid any plastic on plastic grind. The microfiber suede on the ear cups feels really nice, plus the memory foam takes shape depending on the applied surface. Now for those not entirely happy with on-ear designed headphones, you probably won't change your mind with these, despite of how well everything is executed here. The diameter is just still too small for even my personal enjoyment for long sessions. For example, I could not get through an editing session of 3 to 4 hours without my ears pulsing from the pressure. And consequently, the concentration right around the ear canal made me take these off more than I would like. But that brings me to my next point. They are extremely comfortable headphones to wear around your neck. The entirely round form and small, non-intrusive ear cups are super for just chilling there, so this made my in-between listening sessions really seamless, and consequently I kept the headphone on me for longer periods of time. And also, despite having low profile intentions, they are very wide when on your head, so take note if you care of how you look in public. Also, this is the most comfortable pair of headphones to wear with glasses, as the wider frame and compact ear cushions don't interfere with the glasses arm going over your ear. And finally, let's talk audio quality. I powered these through my Nexus 4 and the D1 DAC on my laptop, and it really brought me back to the time of my short jamming sessions at IFA. Having impedance of only 18 ohms, any mobile device will have plenty of power to drive these to high volumes. As Sennheiser told me, they've intensified the lower frequencies to be more dominant. In other words, the tight and non-intrusive bass that Sennheiser is known for has received a slight boost that would appeal very well to hip-hop and R&B and dubstep lovers, It is less neutral, but the most important part is the bass is done right, without airy effect and no mellow hits. It's just tight and controlled. Bang Bang really reveals the powerful impact of bass, very comparable to HDA DJ, that is a significantly more expensive headphone. There's a good balance between the high notes not cutting your ears while allowing the slightly reserved mid-range to come out, so you might notice distant vocals and some instruments as well. Listening to Time and the Urbanites do not fall apart as guitar solo hits the mid-song, but the sound is fairly closed off, understandably for a dynamic closed design, but slightly more sibilance to reveal more detail would really spice up the sound. Now, benefits of this closed design are great sound isolation and minimal, if any, leak at higher volumes. I would describe the sound signature as dark with emphasis on the lower frequencies that are done right, mellow treble and reserved mid-range that is still capable of clear separation of instruments, although it is more distant. Now, one thing to note is they're really not forgiving on lower quality audio files, with bass turning into basically mush and losing its main pillar of appeal, so keep that in mind. And in conclusion, my experience with the Urbanite on-ears has been mixed. I love the design, the all attention to detail with stainless steel joints and aluminum frame, great looking fabric and nice rubber padding underneath the headband, plus the foldable approach for a mobile headphone and a really awesome removable tangle-free cord with inline controls. This refinement and sound signature won't be for many, but the darker side of extra bass is a total winner over anything the competition has to offer. But you do have to ask yourself, are on-ears for you? For me personally, the concentrated pressure of small ear cups made it uncomfortable after just 1 hour of listening. Thinking wider and taller ear cushions would satisfy my sensitive ears more. So here comes the Urbanite XL. I do think that despite having the extra bass extension, a more forward mid-range would appeal to a wider audience, as you do get to experience more detail instead of gaining that extra sense of depth. And so I would strongly recommend going through your headphone history and see if you've been happy with on-ear headphones in the past, as the latest Urbanites from Sennheiser will not disappoint, as long as you can take that concentrated pressure of extra small ear pads. And that is it for this review. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the design and the type of sound signature that you prefer. Give us a like if you want to see the review of the Urbanite XL. Make sure to subscribe for more audio reviews like this, and we'll see you in the next one.